Okay. Well, let's see if we're connected, if we're live. Thank you everyone who has sent me birthday wishes. I hope you are all doing well. I just want to send my biggest gratitude to everyone who has sent me a birthday wish yesterday, for some of you, it's still today. I'm still celebrating. I'm still there. I'm still really in the vibe, and I'm just so excited because, as promised, that some of you who've been following me for a while, you know that there's something that's coming on the heel of my birthday, and I have just officially announced the launch of this mastermind. So it will be live by the time you see this beautiful video, and it is called All We Can't See Mastermind. I'm so excited. So if you're here, just say hello. If you are watching on the replay, just say hashtag replay. I'd love to just see you and feel your presence, through time, through space, wherever you are. So basically what's happening in my world is that I'm feeling this huge up level, and it is magical. It is very exciting, and it's been what a wild ride in 2022. And in 2023, I am just really so ready to go out there and serve. And one of the things that really came up for me is that I have been really able through 2022 to realize that I'm not really here to serve everyone. I'm not here for everyone. That's the truth, and that's the work that I'm doing. And I know it may be quite, almost cheesy, because it seems like I see it being said all the time, but for me, it landed very deeply. It became very embodied as a realization at first, and then a transformation and an integration that my work is really here to help women to set themselves free. It is here to really help women to embody their own vortex of stillness so that they can really live on purpose in their authentic power. And when I speak about authentic power, it really is, so much of it is about how can we cultivate our personal strength, our authenticness, our authentic self, right? The whole idea of the self feels like it's something that you only discover maybe at the last breath you draw before you pass on to another realm, right? But my work here really is, and is so inspired by my curiosity and also my own experience in terms of like, how can we live fully? Not in a perfectionist way, but like more of like a, how can I be fulfilled in this moment here right now? Because it really is, when it comes down to it, the only thing we have. And with the knowledge, with the knowing that I am made up of all the past versions of me, that means that I don't ever want to, and I cannot keep rejecting my past versions to be a better version of who I am today. And so that really inspires my work right now in a big way. And I've been able to work with clients one-to-one and be in really deep mentorships. And in 2023, in January, I felt that it's time to really kick off my first ever mastermind. Hello, everyone. If you're joining, welcome. Please say hello. It's such a pleasure to have you here. So what's happening in January is that I'm going to be launching a 5-day mastermind. And some of you, if you have been in my masterclass in December, you know that I opened up full scholarships for this mastermind. I was really inspired for that to happen because I really want to give them a reason to kind of jump in and really feel the aspects of how it's like to work with me, and also to really finally give themselves the permission to say, you know, if I have experienced this and I feel like this is such a freaking powerful thing for me already in 5 days, I can make a decision for myself and really activate something in them to own their lives, to really say, you know, I am here to live fully. I'm here to live on purpose, and we are here to love to the fullest. We are here as love, and it's our responsibility, I would say, to remember that we are love. And what I really mean is that when we actually start to remember that, we are actually taking actions from this really powerful vortex of stillness in a way that's huge. It's immense. And, you know, because it's so immense, sometimes the mind, the logical, high functioning mind, wants to shut down that bigness because it's so big that it cannot comprehend how limitless we really are. And, you know, it wants structure, it wants to be logical, it wants to follow a line. But that line can be really keeping you very small, in the sense that you're always arguing for your smallness. And so this mastermind is really here to speak to those who are really, really ready to rise through the challenges and say, how can I walk with these challenges and still live a life that is truly mine? You know, it's not about eliminating all the challenges, eliminating all the negativity, not at all, because we are here to literally be leaders, but also be leaders who are very absolutely honest and transparent about all the things that we go through, you know, heartbreaks, naysayers, judgment, the pain of betrayal and loss. And we are here to go all the way, learn to go all the way, no matter what. That is authentic power. And that can only be ever cultivated in a stillness that is still enough for you to remember who you really are. So that will create a circumstantial strength to allow you to continue to go on this path. It's like surrounding yourself with great giants and aspiring to that and seeing how these people do it, and then realizing that you actually have it in you, and you start to get activated and you start to really do your own thing. You start to own your own voice. You start to really stand up and walk through your own life instead of keep giving it away to other people to decide for you who you are and what you're here to do. Okay, so this mastermind, I'm calling you in. If you are a leader and a way shower who is all committed to leading with love and from your soul, and you are already incredibly successful and so good at doing what you do, and you are ready to shed that identity that is so attached to that because it's no longer yours, it's something that you're growing out of, you're ready to burst out of that, you know. So many women are so afraid of that, you know, like this identity that you have cultivated, and then you realize that your soul is so much bigger and you're ready, you're at the next level, but you don't know how to break through that identity that you've been attached to for so long. Like whether you're a mother, a boss, an entrepreneur, a worker, like whatever, light worker, healer, mystic, we always have a next level. And what's holding us back is always that subconscious dissonance that is holding us back from really going to the next level. And I'm here to really, really, really open up the vault to show you how you can really release these subconscious dissonance without really thinking about like, okay, how can I eliminate that completely? It's more about releasing them, and also knowing you can choose all the time. And we have all the techniques, we have the modalities, but really this is for the woman who has been really, you know, outgrowing her role and is ready to meet her edge. It's time to stop playing small. It's time to stop arguing for the smallness of your mind, to stop making excuses, and to start collaborating with the universe to co-create the most beautiful life lived on purpose in authentic power. So I'm going to show you in these 5 days, actually, because it's a mastermind, I would not say show you, but more like we're gonna co-create this space where we'll all come together, luminary minds, luminary souls. We're gonna speak to each other, and we're gonna co-create a space where the ultimate intention is that you learn that your system is going to be able to hold higher vibrational frequencies, and that's key to calling in what you want to bring into your life, but also understanding that your system is never able going to hold anything higher when it is not embodied, when it is not anchored in, and therefore it is causing you to act in self-sabotage ways. So you want to learn how to really integrate mind, body, and spirit. This is what I'm here for. This is all my work, bioenergetics of the integrating system of the mind, body, and spirit, tea spirit, amazing Dao Tea ceremonies, how to work with living tea, and also alchemical work, how you can transform into a goddess who walks and talks, the presence of a goddess. Yeah. So be prepared to unveil your divine path to your most authentic self, because this is going to be fucking fiery. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be so activating, and it's just going to be amazing. I can't think of a better offer to start off the year, and we're going to kick off on the 11th of January, and I'm just doing something really, really special right now. I'm going to offer it at £555 only, and besides the mastermind, the 5 days of mastermind, you also get a one-to-one session with me. It's so immense. Like I said, it's really so immense. So 555 until the price goes back up to the full price, which is 1,111. Okay, so if this is for you, DM me for the application link. It's by application only because it's a mastermind. It's meant to be a very synergistic, place to be. If you haven't been in a mastermind before, it's basically like all the women coming together, and we're all really coming together to expand and talk to each other and be in a space to be inspired and helped by each other. And then I'm there as the guardian, as the guide, as the gatekeeper, as the ceremonial keeper, and of course to be your mentor throughout that space throughout those 5 days. So we start on the 11th of January, and yeah, I think that's all of the information that I need to give to you right now. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me. And yes, like I said, it's at a very amazing price point right now. It's crazy. It's £555 only. This is gonna change your life, really. And I wanted this to give you the reason to just jump in. And for all those women who have actually applied for the scholarship, hello, beautiful. If you've applied for the scholarship, feel free to check in. I'm going to let you all know who's got it in the next 2 days. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be immense. I can't wait. Sending you all so much love. Let me just double check that there are no comments that I have missed. All right, darling ones. Thank you so much for being here. And if I don't see you, Happy New Year. Have a beautiful entrance into the new year 2023. And I'm going to see all of you who are applying to join the mastermind. It's going to be so exciting. It's going to be so big. My year is going to be so immense. I've been really channeling through some really big messages, and I'm so excited. And for some of you who've not noticed, and yes, I want to include this as well just to make sure you understand, is that if you are signing up for my 1-year mentorship called At Mystery's Gate, you are also going to have this mastermind included. Like I said, that whole mentorship, 1 year of At Mystery's Gate, is going to include everything that I do, except for collaborative events, obviously, or other kinds of masterminds. But this one, I want to keep it in At Mystery's Gate. So whoever joins At Mystery's Gate gets to enter into this mastermind as well. It's so special to do this for the new year. So I just want you to get the most out of it. And we start on the 11/01/23. Sending you all so much love, and I can't wait to see you all again very soon.